Hey guys, and welcome to Endzone A World Apart. Now, just before we get started, there's a couple of things I want to say. I want to say a huge thank you to the developers who were very kind to send me a free key for this game. The video's not sponsored by them in any way. They're not reviewing the video before release, but yeah, they were very kind to send me the key for free. And I do want to apologise to them for the delay in getting the video released as well. But yeah, we're finally here. We're finally making it. So, Endzone is kind of a city builder sort of thing with survival elements, and that's what tickled my fancy. As you guys know, I do like survival. So, survival mode, that's what we're going to do. Going to go for normal level game next. You get to randomise your map a bit. So, let's see, what kind of maps can it come up with? I could do with some water nearby the build location. You can't move it though, can you? No, you can't. Maybe. Nah. That looks alright. We've got some nice big lakes nearby. Relatively nearby anyway, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what other things we might have around as well. So, what shall we call this? So, we'll just call it Simpleton's Town. Start game.
This looks like a good place to settle. You know what we learned in the end zone? Basic needs come first and foremost. We have to build up a water and food supply, and then...
Yeah, so we need to get water and food down. So let's just have a quick look. So we've got lots of scrap around here. We've got an interesting location there. There's another interesting location there. They'll be great for exhibitions. Oh, and another one. So yeah, we've got a few interesting locations, but they're gonna have to hang tight. So the first thing I need to do is I'll need to make a water well. Of course, this is down to personal preference. People all are a bit different. So let's put a well nearby there. Let's manage some of our settlers. We've got 10 settlers so far, so we're going to get some builders. I'll have a couple of them. We had to keep an eye on all this though, because as you're building out, it can get quite tricky. You do need to make sure you have some settlers at hand, I think, because, well, they can't have babies and all that if there aren't any that are just, you know, settling in. So let's see, housing, shelter. I might have to build a couple of cabins. So let's. Yeah, we'll build a couple of housings there. It's not going to be enough actually to get people, all the people we house. So let's get somebody on the workforce for the water. Well, make sure that the water keeps flowing. We're going to need food sources, so we're going to need a gatherer's cabin. Let's see, where's the best place to put that? So we look around here. We've got a pretty decent size amount of things available. Press R to rotate, middle mouse to swing the map round, and I think, I might place it about here. Yep. They've already got the first house built, which is great. So at least their family's going to have some. Oh yeah, it's fully occupied already. So they're working on this one at the moment, scrap thing. Now I am going to need a way to gather scrap and other materials. So let's see, resources, a scrapyard. I don't want it too far away from home camp, but it needs to have plentiful options for resource collection. The reason being is that they will have to travel to and fro to actually gather the materials and to do the work. So I think, we'll place that scrapper there. And when that's built, what they'll do is I'll have a work crew and they'll go around collecting scrap from around these areas. Now, you can actually scrap these as well, but I do want to savour them. I want to savour them for an exhibition. I'm not too sure what resources I get from it, but could be interesting. Forester's Lodge. Again, need it in the immediate area, so let's put it, we'll swing it round. Let's put it in there. Now that's a lot of work for these guys to do, so we're going to need some logistics, dirt roads. So if I start here and then I'll have to start developing a road network. So let's see. Let's try and connect that up. Oh, yeah, that's obstructed by the scrap there. Right, what I might have to do... Well, actually, I could do it that way. Yeah, that'll work. They won't build the road straight away. Right, let's do a connecting point. The reason we're putting these roads in is it allows the settlers to move around faster. Once they built it up, they can move around faster because while they're walking through the mud and all that, they're not very fast. So let's say dirt road. Let's put one to there as well. Just wait on them to get some of these things built up. Looks like they're working on that next. Yeah. So, right. Let's see our stats. Now we're going to need a way of developing some protection and tools soon. Although I do need these things as well to do that. So let's hop over here. So priorities are set, building buildings, repairing buildings. I'm going to put that at the bottom at the moment. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. However, it can become an issue at a later time. So, yeah. We will need a cistern. So water, cistern. Let's put that... Actually, would I be able to build the road through there? Let's have a look. No, it won't let me so I won't be able to have a road between them. That's because I'm overlapping them. But never mind, that's fine, that's fine. So let's get a cistern in place anyway. Put that next to that. And then we will put a road leading round here. Now they got to clear the radiation as well from the area before they start building. So how are we getting on with the cabin? So 16 to 17. Let's check resources that we've got available. So we've got 554 beans. But yeah, that's going to go rapidly. As we can see, the 46 have been consumed already. We've got 136 wood, 124 scrap. Once these go into place, that should start getting a bit more controlled, a bit more manageable. So, right. Now, something, you can actually speed up time if you want. I made that mistake though in my first play of this game, and I lost a lot of my settlers. I think they died of old age before I could get the town built up. So yeah, I'm trying to be a bit more cautious of that. They're still working on that. So let's see what settlers doing. So let's get a water carrier at the ready. So then he'll be able to transport water from there to there. He won't have a very far distance to travel. A gatherer. We'll put one gatherer in there. A forester as well. And that leaves us with 4 settlers. We've still got the 2 builders. Oh, and we need a scrap collector as well. Right, so that's something. Right. Have they done any... They have started work on that, but it's just very slow. So what I could do with doing... Let's see. If I... Actually, no. I'll set that as priority build. We can see the marking here. That shows us where some of our settlers are travelling from. And they're travelling from the bus with some supplies, and they're going to take them over to there and hopefully get that built on this next bout. So, yeah, they're only needing one scrap now, and then they can get onto the building. So there are dangers in the world as well. Yeah, I think they're random events, but there are other civilizations that are probably not so friendly, and they will try to take you out. So at some point in the future, I would have to build some defences. There we go. Building. Right. Housing, how we're doing. So medication, yeah, these are all things that I need to work on. No plastics or anything else like that. I haven't got the refiners. Tools, I've got 14 tools remaining, so I will need a way of developing that. Food, 472. Water, 643. Right, so let's see. So let's see, scrap. Yeah, we could do getting that built. Get some scrappers out there, and we've already got somebody on the way with the materials for that. So that's good. Yeah. So this guy's coming from the thingamajiggy, the gatherer's cabin. He's going to the van, getting some materials, and then he's going to make his way over here. So this is what I was saying, though, because I haven't got any dirt tracks there, they're not able to move as fast and efficiently as they're trudging through the mud. So I could do with them getting the roads built as well. So let's see. Actually, maybe if I move that to a slightly higher priority as well. And I might... Ooh, 3 settlers. Okay. Let's put one more on builder. How are we getting on with this? So 20 or 36 wood. They still need all the scrap as well yet. We have got enough scrap, haven't we? Barely. Right, so I might have to mark an area for scrap collection. Let's see. Where is there some scrap? So let's go here. Tasks. Gather scrap. There is some there, so I could probably put that there so that can be used as an area for them to gather scrap for the time being. Until we get this thing going. But I have actually been enjoying this game. It's not the kind of game I usually play, but the theme of it is what's attracted me. Post-apocalyptic world, survival elements to it. I've been enjoying it. So, what have we got up here? We've got a lot of scrap up here. The map's pretty big. I'm not sure... I'm assuming it doesn't expand beyond there. That's fine. So there's still a lot of work and space. I'm not too sure if you get to see where other rival camps are. Not seeing any. Another interesting location, but that's a fair distance away. So let's get back to where we are. See how they're doing with this. Cool. So slowly but surely getting there, but they haven't done anything with the roads yet. Alright. Right, let's lower down the total workforce for building. We'll just lower it by 1 to make sure that we have a couple of settlers free. So far we got 11 adults, 4 children. So we could do with some more housing, I think. So let's see. Build, housing, cabin. Will that fit in there? I like as well that it automatically randomizes or not necessarily randomizes, but it changes the look of the structures for the housing in particular. So they're not all looking the same. So let's put a slight dirt road going to there as well. How's water supply doing? The water tank is okay. That's obviously not done anything yet because they've removed the radiation, but they haven't actually started the building of it yet. But that's fine because we want this done. So let's speed up time a little bit. All right. There we go. Should start building now. Come on, fella. There you go. So I want to set workforce maximum of 2. Going to set 2 for the actual workforce that are going to be doing the job. Let's check. So we've got 4 settlers now available. I will need to build a community area. So let's see, community, campfire. So campfire is a meeting place for settlers to boost their confidence. And that's something you have to manage, the confidence and well-being of your people. It's a forum, but campfire I think would be the best thing to start off with. Let's see. Oh, yeah, somebody's finally working on the dirt track. Finally. Yes. Right, let's rotate it round. And put that there. But yeah, you can see they're now building up the dirt track, and once when they use the dirt track, they actually move faster. Right, okay, so let's see. So, yeah, currently gathering scrap. We will look up here. We've got 25 scrap. Production limit 87,500. Yeah, but it's going to be slow moving though, because they're having to travel from here all the way up here to relocate the scrap. So let's see, are they starting to build that yet? No, well, they've done a bit. So they're taking scrap. Actually, nobody's doing anything with that at the moment, are they? No. Are they going to be focusing on that? No, they just cleared the area for now. Right. What's he doing? He's just idling around doing nothing. Right. What we got available? Right, yeah. Right. We've got 4 available, but like I said, I don't want to be setting them all to work. I've killed settlers off by having so many of them working at a time and not having any settlers available. And that's obviously not good. What's that noise? Right, that's near capacity, so I'm going to need that building soon. But yeah, there we go. Forester is in progress. So when that's built, I'll be able to set some options for it. And what I do like to do is have them where they chop trees but then reforest as well. We don't want to be losing all the wildlife. There we go. So yeah, cut down and reforest. I think that does slow down production of the wood, but yeah, it's something. You can just cut down and you can just reforest as well in the area. So next thing I want them to do is build that. And then I'll get them to work on that, because let's have a look. Yeah, we have got a drought coming up at some point soon. Rain, no rain for tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or something? Then we've got rain, no rain, rain, no rain, and then we're going to have a drought. So we're going to need a stockpile of water. There we go. Cisterns complete. So so yeah, that'll gather water from the well, or somebody will gather the water from the well. They should transfer it into there. So currently production limit 490 of 90k. Got one in the workforce on that. There will be an upgrade to water tower option later. But I've got a monitor of this as well. Water wells I think are generally fine, but you can actually start getting contaminated water. So I will at some point need system to be able to filter it. Nobody there gathering scrap at the moment, so yeah. Right, what would be the next step? Alright, just got a warning about homeless settlers, so I need more housing. So let's get in there. So we've got 7 that are homeless. So I'll tell you what, we'll leave a gap there. Put that there. Then we'll rotate that one round. Ooh, actually, will that work? No. We'll do it that way. That'll work. Yeah, let's do it one like that. And we'll swing that one round. And no, because we've still got again to build that yet, haven't we? So build the community area next. Actually, no, I should. No. Let's get the cabin built. Make sure there's enough rehousing, and so I'm going to need probably at least 2, because each housing I think can have up to 5 inhabitants. Yeah, so I do need more housing. Right, let's switch the priorities again back to building buildings. Let's have a look. 4 settlers, 2 builders, 1 well keeper. So yeah, we're doing all right for management of the workers so far. But I need them to build these, and they're on it. I think when we got 1 or 2 of these built, they will then get them to build work on the community area. Just try and keep the settlers happy so they can gather around together and stuff. Here we go. That's 1 built. Let's get him to build. Shall we build that one? Next, make that next priority. Alright, I'm going to remove that gather scrap from there. I think what I'll do is get him to do it from here. It's not too far out there. So yeah, let's put that there. Because they're going to be going to and fro anyway between here and there, so it makes more sense rather than going out the way up there. And that means I could probably get this area cleared out then for some other things to do. Oh, still 4 homeless settlers. Dear me, come off it, guys. Are they fully occupying these? So 2 of 5 in there. Really? So I think, right, what I'm going to have to do is get some refiners built up. So resources, or recyclers should I say. Let's put 1 there. And when we get that built, they can start then refining and making plastics, metal and cloth, but they can only do 1 at a time. And yeah, that means I'll need a multiple of these to do various resources, but then that requires more settlers. So that's showing red, but it's because we haven't got anybody set to work in the refiner. But we have got an extra settler, so yeah. Let's work on that. So how's this coming along? Yeah, for a 15, it's not too bad. What I might do, decorations, let's put a hedge up if we can. No, we can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right. I was thinking about putting a hedge up there, but yeah. Right, let's see. Logistics, dirt road. And let's have that road loop around there. Yeah, that should be good. Then we could do with a dirt track here. Going into community area and there. But yeah, the settlers don't seem to prioritise the building of roads too much. So if we watch it here, probably won't notice so much. Yeah, so they speed up when they're on the actual dirt track. When they're walking through the grass and everything else, they slow down a bit. Right, so how are we doing? So we've got 43 scrap, 38 wood. That's not too bad. Nothing's been done on that yet, but that's fine. That's fine. Right, housing. Oh, it's still saying that we've still got two that aren't done. Right, well, it's gonna have to just wait. I will build a settler zone, but I'm gonna need cloth for that. I think it's cloth. So let's see, housing, shelter. So 52 wood, 72 scrap, and yeah, 10 cloth. We'll set it up for construction. Oh, it's clipping in some mountains, so let's bring it down one. And then when we get cloth, they can actually sort that out then. So they will need to chop down these 3 trees for that, which is fine. Logistics, dirt road. Let's link these up. That. And yeah, so we can see all the trails that are marked for the where I want the tracks when they've actually done it. But at the moment, to be fair, I have got them all busy building things. So they started work on the recycler, which is good. Let's have a look, see how we're doing here. So we've got 4 settlers, 3. All areas covered at the moment. We're fine. If we look up here, so 595 water, 542 food. So we're not short of food. I am going to need somewhere to store food as well though. So let's go in here, temporary storeroom. Let's rotate that. And I want to put it sort of like central point in between the scrapyard and here, so they will have a bit more access, but I don't want it too close to this because they use that to gather some resources as well, I think. So let's see, shall we put it... Oh yeah, there's scrap in the way. Right, let's rotate it round again. And I think we'll pop it there. So once that's built, they can start stockpiling some food and resources in there. That's set to produce cloth when it's built. Okay, so if we look here as well, everybody's really quite confident, which is good. Rich food, at grade 3 or level 3, whatever that means. So yeah, let's have a look at our resources supplies. So wood 62, scrap 108. We've got mushrooms, and is that all the food they've managed to gather? Oh, they've got berries. The beans are probably from the supply we had before. So yeah, we're in the plus for water production, which is good. We're in the plus for berries. Plus for mushrooms, so that's good. Yeah, so nearly everything's looking good. The other thing is, so we do need to get the tools and a station and stuff like that built. So let's see. Workshop, so that'll be used to produce tools, and the tailor shop for the protective clothing. So let's see, let's put that there. Wanting to not have my industrial stuff too close to base, because they will produce radiation over time. 8 of 30 scrap applied to that, so that's going to need cloth as well. Yeah. Figures. What was the other one? So the workshop, what does that need? Yeah, that needs metal. So they'll have to come in time. At the moment, nobody's working on that, but they're working on this, so yeah. Why don't they get the track built, and then they won't need to do all this trudging through all the sludgy soil and stuff? Dear me. Alright, I'm going to add another builder. Tailor, well, they can't build the tailor just yet, so there's not much point in having a tailor there. This is almost done. But yeah, I really need them to really work on these roads, though. They're working up there, but I want them to be doing the roads down here in particular. And oh, that, I think you need, yeah, you need the scrapyard. Is it covered by the scrapyard there? Yeah, it is. So hopefully in time that'll disappear, so that'll free up that area for building. You can see one of our scrappers coming out here to gather some scrap as well. She's good. How are we doing for... Oh, we've run out. Oh, right. So I might have to increase the forester and scrap collector. Let's put them up by 1 each. Need to start getting that produced up a bit faster, because yeah, we're not doing it fast enough. Wondering if we should mark this area as deforesting. So let's go here. Tasks, gather wood. Set that for wood gathering area, so they can take them trees down. I can build down there then, because I can make use of this little lake here as a water supply at a later time. There we go. Right. So we've got one in the workforce there. Needs scrap. Of course it needs scrap. How are these doing? Let's check supplies. Oh, we have got scrap. So in stock 119 and 84 wood as well. So we have got supply of it. So why is it complaining about needing scrap? And finally, it's building the road. Hallelujah. Right. Of course, this is going to be held up by the cloth. So I really, really need that cloth. Have we got any persons available? Let's see. Well keeper, water carrier. Let's take the water carrier down and let's see. Oh, we can't put any additional refiners down. I could build another one, but I think what I'll do is I'll get a workshop at hand here. Put a small gap there because I might later time build another one behind it. But again, this is not going to happen until I've got those metals and stuff. And this is still complaining. Why is it complaining? Needs scrap. Well, you're right next to the scrapyard. What is the problem? Oh, dear me. Right, unless I need to get... Oh, when I can click it. Let's get building that. Lower the workforce down back to 2. Actually, probably set the max workforce to 2 as well. I don't want everybody just suddenly jumping on the bandwagon of working that. Even though every area of production and resource management is important. It's also important to look after the settlers. So, one sailor, one technician, but they're not going to be able to do anything yet. Probably no point in assigning them yet. How we're doing with that? So they cleared the area, but they haven't actually built anything yet. Here's the first stock of supplies for it. 10 wood of 36. And that's still not doing anything. What's going on with that? Why? Is it because I haven't got that built yet? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Scrap collector. I've got 2 of 5. So, let's put it up by 1. That'll leave us 2 settlers. Let's see if that helps, because it could be that these that they're all too busy at the moment, so they're not able to provide the supplies that needs. Let's turn the workforce down on scrap. What I'll do actually, make sure we keep morale up, so let's get hedges, that'll give +3 attraction, +8, again, I'll need scrap and wood for the scrap totem, +3 on the flowers, street lamp, +1, +3 for the wind chimes. Takes a reasonable amount of space. Actually, if I put that there, it's not a high priority, but I'm just trying to keep the morale up. So I'll let them build that at will. We're getting on with this. Yeah, slowly but surely. And that's still not doing anything. Come off it. Oh, got an oncoming drought. Stockpile water and food in order to survive. So let's just check our food and supplies. I think we've got enough. Yeah, we've got enough. They're still not built this yet. Come on. Scrap level is quite low though. Yeah, we're not getting a turnover on it. But we have got 143 in stock. Oh, dearie me. Could probably do with building another track because I'm not seeing that they seem to be wanting to trace across here as opposed to actually using the track. So let's see. So logistics, dirt track. Let's do that. Shall we have it go there? Yeah, go like that. Finally building the storage facility. At last. Oh, finally! Have we had cloth produced? Let's check our supplies. Nope. It's not complaining now, but the cloth's still not been produced yet. Oh, that's annoying. Come on, I need that cloth. Got 4 people that are homeless. I might have to... What I'm going to have to do then, tell you what. Let's build another house. Cabin. So rotate. Put a small gap in between there, and we will then set that for build next. Have they done anything with these at all? They have not. Dear me. I am going to need them because tools are going to get very sparse. How many tools have we got? 10 tools left. Got 10 protection, so yeah. If we don't get that sorted out soon, we will have people dying and work is going to be very difficult. They're not going to be able to get the jobs done. We need that scrap. This hasn't got anything stockpiled in it yet. They started moving berries into it, but yeah, no scrap. Let's see, let's increase that by 1. Let's see who we've got left. So actually, by 2. So we've got 4 in all for that. Maximum of 4. So we don't want them all doing scrapping. Alright, we're finally in the positives for the amount of scrap being produced. So 40 produced, 0 consumed, but they should start consuming it. How's this doing? So finally we've got cloth in production. So we are making slow and steady progress, working on the housing there. I'm going to have to start getting some more decorations in place though, soon. Oh, actually, I just realised as well, they won't be able to build the wind chime because I haven't got any metal. And I haven't got enough to... so let's cancel that. What we'll do, decorations, we will have a street lamp. Let's put one there. One there. Have one there. And let's see. Pop one there. So just little trinkets of things that'll make people a little bit happier. How far's that got? So 8 of 15 on scrap. Once they got that in place, they'll be able to build. You can see here as well the baby trees that they planted. So they're going to grow eventually. Flag, +3 attractiveness. What does it need? So, oh yeah, we'll need cloth and wood for that, obviously. Shrubs, get a couple of them in. There we go. So once they're placed in, that'll boost, because I'm watching the happiness as well. It has dropped down a little bit. I need to try and keep it contained in this area. If they're happy, they will produce. If they're not, well, it's going to lead to problems. So, right, there's nothing left there for them to collect, is there? No. So, may as well remove that. This, there's only a couple of trees left there, so let's remove that as well. How much cloth have we got now? So we've got +6. So let's set that to build next. Let's try and get this housing fixed. Particularly, it'll be ideal for infertile families, or you know, the elderly, because they'll only reproduce in these kind of properties. And obviously we need that balance. So we've got 15 adults, 7 children, which is good. So we're slowly but surely expanding on our population. Yeah, the drought season is starting to kick in now. It's getting quite warm. So this is where the trees start to die. We start losing our vegetation. Hopefully we've got enough water supply to keep us going throughout that. So yeah, oh, no, that's the production limit. So is that open production minutes 798? So that's the maximum it'll produce. We are at 101 of 350 in supply there. What about here? 632 of 2000. So hopefully we've got enough water to keep us going. Food supplies, no food contaminated, so we're okay there. But there's not much in the way of berries or mushrooms. Yeah, so still plenty of resources available. 720 in the area. Let's check here. Have a look at our food supplies. 153 mushrooms, 119 berries. Ooh, yeah, we're going through that pretty quick. So I might need a hunter's lodge. I'm going to need to start getting some other forms of food. So hunting lodge. Let's see. Right, because we've got a number of wild animals in our area. So yeah, it's 960 meat available. That's 8 antelopes, 0 chickens. What if I move around a bit? Oh, if I go going further down here, there's a lot more meat available. That's that'll be the fish as well. Right. 880. Oh, 10 chickens. Right, so let's have that there. What will that need? So just wood and scrap for that. Right, how are we getting on with this? Very slow. Crumbs. Right, let's shift the priority to buildings. We've got majority of the road network in place. They've got a lot of things to build at the moment, so I think I need to calm down with the construction commands. Let's just check our population. Oh, finally. They've taken that mound down. Woohoo! I'll free up that building spot. About time. It's raining! Woohoo! It was. We got a little bit of rain, so that will help our water situation. But we had no complaints of the water. We still need to sort out the homelessness, but that's been worked on. They only need 4 more cloth to get that done. We've still got an oncoming drought though, so I've got to be mindful of that. So, wondering actually if I'd need plastic for it. Water tower collects and stores water. It can also use coal to filter radiation out of the water. This build requires a jetty, a well, or a rainwater collector in order to function. Yep. Rainwater collector, but probably not going to be much use when there's a drought coming up. But we need 24 plastics for that as well. So let's see. That one needs 12 plastic. Dang. What about if I build a jetty? That was not gonna. Let's see. That's not going to actually work in tandem with the water supplies there. I have built them a bit far out, I think. Of course, actually, I could probably build it here. At least it's not too far away from the water supplies then, and that's a fairly big lake as well. Yeah, same game. That's a fairly big lake from as well. It's much bigger than the little one here. So yeah, that would be ideal. And then at some point I could build a fishing cabin around here as well. Let's see. So logistics, we'll do a dirt road heading towards that as well. When they eventually get around to it, how are we getting on with this? So 2 short on the cloth. Have we got the supply of cloth? Yes. Yes, we'll finally be able to get that finished. And then I can work on what we need for that. So metal, cloth. So yeah, cloth for the tailor shop. So how are we doing for tools? So we've got 10 tools, but we do need the thing. So we'll have to keep the cloth production going. Let's have a look. How many people do we have? Got 4 settlers. Thinking maybe if I build another one of these. So resources, recycler, and rotate it. Oh, crumbs clipping into the lamppost. Let's cancel that then. Alright, recycler. Rotate. Let's have that there. Not going to set it as a high priority. We don't desperately need it, but it will be ideal. Come on. I think. Really? I really. This is the problem when you set them on so many tasks for construction. Even though I set that as a high priority, they're not exactly rushing onto that. And I need it done. We've still got the shrubs and everything else that they haven't built yet. But, hey-oh. I just boosted the gatherer by 1 and builder by 1. See if that helps get the production speeds going a little bit faster. Patience is wearing thin for this. Oh, fine. But we have got people who are actually doing something with it. Just incredibly slowly. We would need. I want to resolve this homeless situation before people start dying. and getting incredibly unhappy as well. Stock supplies, yeah, we've got some scraps supplies in there, got wood supplies in there as well, which is fine. I'll be happy once that's built, then I can get focused on the tailor shop, and then what I'll want them to do is work on the activated carbon mask when they actually get that built. To get some protection for the people as they're traversing around, especially in the radiated zone. So if I zoom out, let's have a look. Radiation. No radiation in these areas. Green represents a very low radiation, so that's something I'd have to watch. There's no red. I mean, they're well out of our way anyway, so we're all right there. So radiation wise, we're fine. Soil moisture, ooh, red is dried out. Oh, that's not good. So I'll probably need some irrigation for that. Attractiveness, yeah, it's a good thing I built them out of the way because they're not attractive, neither is that. So in fact, actually, could probably do with putting a bush or something around there to obscure the view of that. So, let's see, we decorations, hedge. Just a couple little things there, just to please them a little bit, so they're not. It's not such a hideous sight. But again, they'll build that when. Oh, here we go. They should sort out the homeless situation. Yes, at last, everybody can be rehoused. This can have up to is it? Yeah, 25 people. So we can have all settlers or just the old and infertile. Now, as I said before, they won't. But when they're living in this shelter, they won't reproduce. So that's where these come into play. They'll reproduce in these, not in there. That's just a place for them to live. So let's see. So logistics, we'll do a dirt track road coming round here. Oh, actually no, because that won't work. It's going to collide with the mountain. Okay, so that's not going to be a thing. Never mind. Right, hunting lodge. Let's get him to build that next. They cleared that area for the recycler. That's still producing cloth, which is fine. Yeah, it's slowly coming together though. I'm quite pleased with it. They haven't done any. Oh, what's that built? I didn't notice. Alright, so yeah, that's built as well. Okay, I didn't notice them building that. So, but it is slowly coming together. We've got an increase in population, but that means that food is going to become a mega issue. As more people we have, the more they eat. So yeah, we need a lot more food. So let's have a look. So we've only got 2 settlers. Everybody else is working. So, but if I understand correctly, as long as we got settlers, they'll cycle. They'll rotate around between resting and things like that. But the few settlers we have, the few that are resting, and we don't want to be working to death. But this time though, got to work hard to get things started. But I think we're going to stop there for now, guys. And yeah, I am very much enjoying this game. It's a nice change of pace, and it's just worthwhile checking out. If you want to check it out for yourself, then there's a link in the description down below to the store page where you can get the game for yourself on Steam. And yeah, I hope. Oh, here we go. Hunting lodge. Yay! Alright, let's put 1 person in there. That only leaves us with 1 settler, but at least, yeah, it'll do. But if you've enjoyed this video, then please smash the like button and hit subscribe. It really helps me out a ton, and it's really hugely appreciated. And why not ring that little bell to be notified of future content? I'll catch you next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.